श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो वरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। So this Māṇḍukya Upaniṣad, it has 12 mantras, and Karika was written by Sri Gaudapadacharya, Grand Guru, Parama Guru of Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. Parama Guru भी गोविंद भगत पादाचार्य, then Gaudapadacharya, then इनका गुरु सुखदेव जी, then इनका गुरु व्यास भगवान. So now we have to study the 12th mantra. That is the final conclusion of this mantra of the Upanishad. So, then thereafterwards, in this first chapter of Āgama Prakaraṇa, we have 6 more Karika Ślokas. So, explaining the more, adding more points to the 12th mantra. So, with that, Āgama Prakaraṇa will be completed. Before we go, I just want to tell you 2-3 points. Acharya, we study this in Bhāṣya later on, maybe next month or that next month, whenever that point comes. There are generally 2 methods employed in ascertaining the truth. One is Shastra Bala. Like Advaita Nirupana in Brahma Sutras, was done with the Shastra Bala also and Tarka Bala also in Brahma Sutras. So second strength is Tarka Bala. There are some places where the truth is ascertained only with the help of Shastras, Shastra Bala, quoting Upanishads. Only Shruti Pramana, Shruti Vakya. So taking the support of Shruti Vakya alone, the truth is told. In Māṇḍukya Karika, Āgama Prakaraṇa, the first chapter, the truth is explained, revealed, ascertained, established Advaita Siddhanta only with Shastra Bala. In the first Adhyaya, Āgama Prakaraṇa. So, Tattva Nirupanam took place only with the help of Shastra, Shruti Vakya. So, only in Māṇḍukya Mantra Upaniṣad, Karikas, so with the Pramana, Shruti Vakya Pramana, this is done. Now, in the second and third and fourth, Vaitathya Prakaraṇa, Advaita Prakaraṇa, Alātaśānti, the subsequent 3 chapters, we have to study 12th mantra, then 6 more Karikas, Ślokas, then we enter into the next Adhyaya. So, second, third and fourth chapters of Māṇḍukya Upanishad and Karika Yukta Māṇḍukya Upanishad establishes truth with the Tarka Bala. Through Tarka, it will be known, it will be shown to us that there cannot be any duality, only Advaita. So, how to establish truth with the help of Tarka, that we study later on. Entire Karika Ślokas establishes the truth. Only through Tarka, logic. But in Māṇḍukya Upanishad, first mantra, first bhaga, that is 12 mantras and related Karikas, establishes the truth, ascertains the truth with Shruti Bala. Now, so with Shruti Bala only we established so far that Omkara, that Atma Tattva, Turiyapada Tattva, Turiyapada, all those we saw. Now the last and final mantra, ultimately its conclusion of this Upanishad Bhaga of Māṇḍukya mantras, Mantranam Antima mantra. Mantra Bhaga mein mantras, if you take 12 mantras of Upanishad, this is the last mantra. What does this mantra say to us? Amatras Chaturtho Vyavaharyaha Prapanchopashamaha Shivaha Advaita Evam Omkara Atma Eva Samvishati Atmana Atmanam Ya Evam Veda. Now again repeat. Amatraha Chaturthaha Avyavaharyaha Prapanchopashamaha Shivaha Advaitaha Evam Omkara Atma Eva Samvishati Atmana Atmanam Ya Evam Veda. Amatro, Amatraha. What is Amatra? Matra Yasya Nasti, Saha Amatra. A, O, Ma. Ma के बाद क्या है? There is no matra. Amatra, silence. वहां पे आकार नहीं है, उकार नहीं है, मकार नहीं है. So that amatra, that is where there exists no matra, no letter, no syllable. Nasti saha amatraha. That amatra is what? Omkaras chaturthaha. Turiya atma eva. And that is the fourth matra of Omkara. What is the fourth matra of Omkara? Amatra. Omkara is Akara, Ukara, Makara and Amatra. That is the fourth matra. Silence. Tell me, if there is no silence as a background, no speech can come out. Every letter that I pronounce, every word that I utter, between two words there is silence. Vaikari Vani, it breaks in silence. Between every two thoughts also there is a gap, silence. So that Chaturthaha, Omkara Chaturthaha, that fourth matra, that is Amatra, which is the fourth matra of Omkara, that Amatra, where there is no matra at all, that is nothing but Turiya Atma eva. That is Turiya Atma. Not Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. Ya Vaishwanara, Hiranyagarbha, Ishwaraha. No. Vyashti, Samasti, no. Where Amatra is pure Brahma. Turiya Atma. What is Turiya Atma eva? Turiya Atma eva Kevalaha. Turiyaha, that is the third state, fourth state, which is called Turiya. What is Turiya? Kevala Atma eva. It is only pure self. Nothing added to it. Nothing is there. Nothing superimposed. Shuddha Brahma. Atma eva Kevalaha. Abhidana Abhideya Rupayoho Vang Manasayoho Kshinatvat. Moreover, in Turiya Atma, that is where there is Amatra. There is no matra. Which is Kevala, pure Atma. Atma eva Kevalaha. Wahan pe, how that state? Where, what is that condition? Their state there? Abhidana Abhideya Rupayoho Vang Manasayoho. There is a total Kshinatvat, cessation of what? Total cessation of what? Because the Abhidana Abhideya Rupayoho, that is there in that Turiya state, fourth state of Omkara, Amatra Omkara mein, Turiya Atma mein, neither there is Abhidana and Abhideya. If you say Turiya Atma is Abhideya, then it becomes Brahman can be defined. Abhideya is what? The named object denoted by a sound or a word. Name. What is Abhidana? Name. Abhideya, nameable or named. Suppose I say that I brought that Brahman, I call this Turiya Atma Shuddha Brahma Om. Om representing Turiya Atma here now. Shuddha Brahma, nameless Brahman. I mean, Kriya Guna Vishesha Rahita Brahma Padartha. If that is called as Abhideya, suppose that is named as nameable. If that is nameable, means there is a name which can denote it. If a name is able to denote that Shuddha Brahma, it is brought into Vyavahara. If you are able to define Brahman, you are limiting Brahman with your words. What is Brahma? That which cannot be limited by Desha, Kala, Vastu, Paristhiti, Shabda. Nothing can condition it. Hence, there is neither Vachaka, Vachya. There is neither speech there to name that Vastu, Turiya Atma. Aprapya manasa saha. No word can reach there. Mind cannot reach there. Intellect cannot reach there. It cannot be said. It can't be called. It cannot be named. That Shuddha Brahma. Amatra. The fourth matra of Omkara, which is called as Kevala Turiya Atma. Wahan pe that, in that where neither name, Abhidana Abhideyoho. Abhidana Abhideya means what? Vang Manasayoho. Meaning both they are representing Abhidana is speech, Abhideya is the mind which is going there. The different which are forms of speech and mind only, because mind is cognizing something. Then if it is cognizable, then it can be Abhideya. So nothing beyond the speech and beyond mind. Why? There Abhidana Abhideya Rupayoho Vang Manasayoho Kshinatvat. Because there in the Turiyatma, there is total disappearance of names and forms, speech and mind and everything disappeared there. There exists nothing. You cannot talk about it. This is Brahma. Words cannot reach. This is Sant Jnaneshwar's great Mahatmas. Even Satchidananda also they joked on it. In the sense, calling Brahma as Satchidananda also is incomplete. But there is no other way for us to express. Therefore, Abhidana Abhideya Rupayoho Vang Manasayoho Kshinatvat. On account of complete cessation or destruction of all these names and forms and speech and mind, etc., etc. Abhidana is which forms a speech. Abhideya, which is nothing but a mind and its projections, its calculations. When all these things are destroyed, therefore the Turiya Atma is avyavaharyaha. Meaning, the Turiya Atma cannot be brought into any way, in any empirical relationship. Then it's not empirically related. Vyavahara means empirical. That Turiya Tattva Atma can never be brought into any transaction. What are all we have? Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, Manaha, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar. Nothing can reach it. Impossible to define through any one of these or all of these put together. And that Atma Tattva can never be brought into any Vyavahara. Cannot be understood, cannot be talked, cannot be spoken of about. Therefore, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, Maunam. A great learned man, whom I know is still alive, he said, his own statement, it's a great man. A couple of days back when I was talking, he quoted this statement. He said, silence of space is dynamic. The silence of grave is static. It's a very deep statement. Silence of space is dynamic. And silence of grave is static. When I asked that gentleman, who I very know, बचपन से मैं जानता हूँ उनको, महाराज ये कहाँ से लिया आपने? He smiled and said, नहीं, मेरे मन में कुछ साल पहले ये स्फुरण हो इसका. This statement flashed. He's a great teacher. He smiled. So in silence, shall I tell the fact? We are not eligible to, I will use another word again, bear silence. You cannot bear silence. Try. I challenge. हिम्मत नहीं है. If there is, suppose mind is calm, not inspired, not dullness also, laziness also, and there is no pravrutti, but you are alert and aware, awake, and there is nobody to drag you out into pravrutti. कोई प्रश्न पूछने वाला, टांग खींचने वाला, पैर खींचने वाला, या प्रश्न पूछने वाला, या नहीं तो कुछ काम देने वाला, काम लेने वाला है. आसपास के लोग कोई भी यदि नहीं है, मन में कोई प्रवृत्ति अपना आप नहीं आ रहा है प्रवृत्ति, चलो ठीक है, who can bring you into out from your that state? Somebody can bring you out by asking a question or giving you work or learning or something. आपको व्यवहार में लाकर आपका जो साइलेंस है उसको भंग कर सकते हैं. ऐसा करने वाला भी नहीं है, और खुद प्रवृत्ति नहीं है पेपर पढ़ने का, रेडियो सुनने का, मोबाइल ऑन करके गेम खेलने का, या ना तो इधर देखने का, मूवी देखने का, कोई प्रवृत्ति नहीं है. बट एट सेम टाइम यू आर नॉट इन डल पोजिशन ऑल्सो, नॉट तमोगुण ऑल्सो. जब जब आपके जीवन में ऐसा एक कुछ क्षण के लिए, नॉट इवन 1 सेकेंड, फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकेंड के लिए ऐसा अनुभव जब होता है ना, आपको इतना डरते हैं, आप इतना डरते हैं, भाई क्यों ऐसा हो गया अभी, भाई क्या है, मेरा मन स्तब्ध हो गया अभी, पता नहीं लग क्या हो रहा है, मुझे क्या हो रहा है. हाँ, आई एम ब्लैंक नाउ. हाउ कैन यू बी ब्लैंक व्हेन यू आर अवेयर ऑफ द ब्लैंकनेस? अरे कोई नहीं है क्या, घर पर कोई नहीं है, रेडियो में कुछ नहीं है, बिजली नहीं है, टीवी नहीं है, किताब नहीं है, खाने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है, बात करने के लिए कोई नहीं है. Though it is not ultimate silence what is referred or experienced by Ramana Maharshi etc., even silence caused by environment, absence of environmental disturbances also you cannot bear. So, amatra is turiyatma. Silence which cannot be dragged into any vyavahar. That silence which is not acting as a substratum or base even for production of any other sound. It is not relative silence or gap between two words or two thoughts I am talking about. Relative. That silence is referred to with reference to thought, with reference to incidents, with reference to two words. वहाँ पे कोई रेफरेंस ही नहीं है. So हमको relative silence itself we cannot bear. Therefore, here अभिधान नहीं है, अभिधेय नहीं है, that is वाक नहीं है, मनसयोः, no forms of mind and speech. There are no forms of speech and mind. Mind only cognizes, creates a form as abhideya, cognized by mind. कुछ भी नहीं है. The avyavaharya, totally beyond empirical, the turiyatma. What is the state then? Prapanchopashamaha. Upashamaha. Prapanchopashamaha is withdrawn from cessation of all phenomenal activities. nothing. Upashamaha. All the prapancha culminates into it and becomes silent. Shivaha. Is it a dull state? No. Pure, auspicious. Where everything is consumed? No, like a Rakshas or a black hole? No. It is Shivaha. Pure, auspicious. Advaitaha, samvrittaha, evam, that is non-dual, evam, yathokta vijnanavata prayuktaha onkaraha, trimatra, tripada atma eva. So thus, vijnanavata, by a man who has applied this kind of knowledge, yathokta, as mentioned above, what is that? That amatra, akara, ukara, makara, akara plus with crossing Vishwa, then Vishwa to Taija, Taija to Hiran Prajna, Prajna par karke, if silence tak pahunch gaya ho. Through that similarity and meditating on Om, Prayuktaha, such a person with the above knowledge, what happens? That is Onkaraha, Trimatraha, Tripada Atma eva. That Onkara Tripadas are there, Trimatras are nothing but Tripada Atma. And Chaturtha Atma is nothing. So this Tripada Atma, who has been doing sadhana, Onkaraha Tripada, Trimatraha Tripada Atma eva. Then such a person, that man of knowledge, knowledgeable man, Samvishati, enters where? Atmana, Svena eva, Swam Paramarthikam Atmanam. Ya evam Veda. One who knows this in this way, that Akara is Vishwa, Ukara is Taijasa, Makara is Prajna, and iske baad mein jo silence Amatra is nothing but Turiya Atma. One who understands and realizes this, applied this knowledge and reaches that state, one who evam Veda, such a person enters into his own self through his own self. Atmana Svena eva Swam Paramarthikam, that supreme state, he enters by his own self through into his own state, higher state, Paramarthikam, supreme truth. He enters Atmana Atmanam. Evam Veda, one who knows this. Paramarthadarshi Brahmavit Trutiyam Bijabhavam Dagdva Atmanam Pravishtaha iti na punarjayate Turiyasya Abhijatvat. This Paramarthadarshi means one who has got the vision of Paramatma. One who has seen the Artha, Paramartha, the ultimate result. This is understood, cognized in the Buddhi that ultimately the Turiya Atma, which is Amatra, is nothing but pure self alone, where there is no Matra. So, Paramarthika, Svena eva Swam Paramarthikam Atmanam Yayam Veda Paramarthadashi Brahmavit. He becomes Brahmavit, the knower of Brahma. Trutiyam Bijabhavam Dagdva Atmanam Pravishtaha. The Trutiyam, the third, what is Trutiyam? Prajna, that is Bijabhavam, Vasanas, Dagdva. Having burnt all the latent impressions, Vasanas, completely erased. Clean slate. Bijabhavam Dagdva Atmanam Pravishtaha iti. That means he, after burning all his latent impressions and vasanas, the V here in the chart indicated, having burnt all of them, Brahmavit Paramarthadarshi Dagdva Bijabhavam Dagdva Atmanam Pravishta iti na punarjayate. He will again not take birth again. Why? Turiyasya abhijatvat. Because in Turiya there is no latency, there is no latent impressions or vasanas, there is no seed in Turiya. Turiya is not a seed avastha, it is not a seed state, it doesn't carry any seed. So, nahi rajju sarpayoho viveke rajvam pravishtaha sarpaha buddhi samskarat punaha purvat tad vivekinam utthasyati. Now, like a snake superimposed on rope, and through discrimination, viveke, when understood now, this is satya, this is rope is adhishtanam, snake is superimposed one, it has no existence, it has only its appearance, it is not real. The adhisthana which is supporting the snake alone is real. Without adhisthana, snake cannot exist. And therefore, snake is constantly changing. Behind the changing phenomena, there must be a changeless entity. And if there is no adhisthana, Brahma is impossible. If there is no substratum, if an illusion is there, it is outside, if you are seeing illusion, perception of illusion is not possible without a substratum which is supporting the illusion. Therefore, सर्प के पीछे रज्जु कुछ ना कुछ होनी चाहिए, अधिष्ठानम. सो ऐसा विवेक करके रज्ज्वाम प्रविष्टः सर्पः बुद्धि संस्कारात् पुनः पूर्ववत् तद विवेकिनाम, the one for the discriminating one who had discriminated and understood the truth, उनमें दोबारा again विवेकिनाम उत्थास्यति पुनः बुद्धि संस्कारात् पुनः, again the perception of snake बार भविष्य में कभी होगा फिर देखना, ऐसा असंभव. न उत्थास्यति, it doesn't come back again to appear again. बुद्धि संस्कारात्, again from the impressions of the intellect, फिर दोबारा ऐसा होगा क्या? ऐसा नहीं होगा कभी. No, because samskaras all burnt. Manda madhyamidhiyam tu, but what about those people who possess dull or average intellect? Manda madhyama dhyam, buddhi. Among those who possess mediocre intellect or dull intellect, manda madhyama dhyam tu pratipanna sadhaka bhavanam sanmarga gamya. Pratipanna sadhaka, they are still some people who consider still pratipanna sadhaka bhavanam, those who maintain that they are sadhakas, not to reach the truth. I am a sadhaka. Pratipanna, those who accept it, though consider themselves as aspirants, they are sadhakas for them, among them. Plus pratipanna sadhaka bhavanam sanmarga gaminam, those who tread the virtuous path, those who are treading among the what do you call, those who are treading this virtuous path, sanmarga gaminam, sannyasinam, the renunciates, mantranam padanam cha klupta samanya vidam, and also who know the samanya vidam, that common features between matranam and padanam, meaning the common features between padas of atma, turiya, vishwa, tejasa, prajna, or akara, ukara, makara mein common features, those who know. We saw already common features. Akara, Vishwa common features. Ukara, Tejasa common features. Makara, Prajna common features. Those who know these common features, Matranam, Padanam cha Klurta Samanya Vidam, Yathavat Upasyamanaha, and as those people, those who are meditated upon, Yathavat, as mentioned above, as it is, I mean in a proper manner, Upasyamana Omkaraha, Brahma Pratipattaya Alambani Bhavati. So those who are doing this kind of sadhana, for them this Omkara, Brahma Pratipattaya Alambani Bhavati, becomes a great support in cognizing or experiencing, in realizing the Brahman. किसके लिए ये ओंकार is useful? Manda madhyama dhyam tu. ये मात्रा. Those who are bright intellects, they need not go through all the steps. They can directly meditate, step by step नहीं है. They can directly meditate on Omkara or observe silence and reach the state. But Manda Madhyama for लोगों के लिए, those who consider that we are still sadhakas on the path, Sanmarga Gaminam, Sannyasinam, Matranam Padanam Chakrupta Samanya Vidam, Yatavad Upasyamana Omkara, Brahmapatipattayalambani Bhavati, Tathacha Vakshyati. In this regard, in support of this, it will be told in the same Upanishad, after in third Karika, Māṇḍukya Karika में, third में, 16th में, आश्रमाः त्रिविधाः इत्यादि. वहाँ पे बताया गया, there are 3 stages of life. Who should go through? Those who consider that they are sadhakas, they are not able to realize that they are Brahman. So अपने आप को साधक मानोगे तो ये साधना करेंगे. वो साधक मानना ही पड़ेगा बिफोर रियलाइजिंग द ट्रूथ. जो साधना को थोड़ा मार्ग पर आगे बढ़ गया और आगे पहुंच गया, उनके लिए अत्युन्नत उत्तम पीपल, दे कैन डायरेक्टली मेडिटेट ऑन ट्रूथ. बैठे बैठे ओंकार का meditating on that Onkara Tattva and experience that non-dual nature. We need not go through step by step. So, thus we have seen the 12th. So, Purvat. Again, Acharya says, Purvat means as before. Atra ete shlokaha bhavanti. So, regarding this 12th mantra also, one who understood this, who meditated on Turiya Matra, they reach Supreme. Manda Madhyama people, step by step, they reach that Supreme. करके आचार्य भाष्य में बताया गया. So, Purvat means as before, Atra ete shlokaha bhavanti. Regarding this also, another some Karika shlokas are there. These Karika shlokas, 6 of them we can see next month at one go. That is systematically. Now today if I take one also I may not complete, I may complete. Then you'll forget this one. So next month we'll discuss on the Karika shlokas on 12th mantra of Upanishad. With that we'll be completing the Upanishad Bhaga, where the truth has been ascertained with Shastra Bala. Afterwards, Tarka Bala will begin. So many Siddhantas are mentioned. Without mentioning as a name, they are told. That we will see next month, 19th to 24th. 18-24 evening, 19-24 morning. Om Purnamadaha Purnamadam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.